Step back in time to ancient Rome, where the Flavian Amphitheater or the Colosseum was a massive symbol of entertainment. It was more than just a structure, it was the heart of social life. Here, crowds roared and steel clashed, making it a place of excitement. Imagine yourself among the crowd, ready for a day full of thrills at the gladiatorial games. The air buzzed with anticipation as you moved through the streets. The sheer size of the Colosseum would astound you, promising a day you'd never forget. The Colosseum was a place where life and death were on display. It was where gladiators fought and wild animals roamed, offering a mix of spectacle and danger. People came to see heroes rise and fortunes shift, all decided by the crowd's cheers. The grand entrance, arriving at the Colosseum. People flowed through the busy streets of ancient Rome, heading towards the Colosseum. The enormous Roman building loomed above, drawing crowds from every direction. Its colossal size impressed everyone who approached. Navigating the crowded streets. Guided by ancient customs, the crowd navigated narrow alleys and wide avenues. Vendors sold food and trinkets, adding to the lively atmosphere. Excitement buzzed in the air as everyone gathered to witness this famous event. Presenting tickets and finding seats. At the entrance, people showed their tickets, which were clay discs or wooden tablets. These indicated their seating, determined by social class. Guards directed everyone to their places, keeping things organized. Once seated, the arena came alive with noise. Friends reunited, strangers became acquainted, and children gazed in awe. The crowd eagerly anticipated the spectacle, ready to witness something historic. A seat in history, the social hierarchy of seating. The Colosseum's seating arrangement clearly reflected Roman social classes. Every seat revealed someone's status. From the lowest to the highest, seating was a visual representation of one's place in society. At the bottom, the elites of Roman society sat closest to the action. Senators, priests, and foreign dignitaries occupied the best seats, right by the arena. They had the perfect view of the battles below. Above them, the wealthy citizens sat. While not as prestigious as the senators, they still enjoyed excellent views. The middle sections were reserved for ordinary Romans like merchants and craftsmen. The higher up you went, the lower the social class of the spectators. A man's worth in Rome could be measured by the height of his seat in the Colosseum. The cheapest seats at the very top were for the poorest Romans and slaves. They often had to strain their eyes to see the action and stood for hours, regardless of the weather. The roar of the crowd, atmosphere and excitement. The Colosseum pulsed with energy, the air crackling with excitement. The Roman crowd was just as much a part of the show as the gladiators. Thousands gathered to watch gladiators clash and wild animals hunt, bringing ancient Roman spectator culture to life. Chants, cheers, and jeers, the vocal spectators. 50,000 voices filled the Colosseum with cheers and chants. Fans loudly supported their favorite gladiators and jeered at the cowardly ones. This cacophony of sound made the experience unforgettable, contributing to the Colosseum's electric atmosphere. The wave of ancient Rome, crowd dynamics. The Colosseum crowd moved as one, like modern-day crowds at sporting events. They created waves of cheers that rippled through the stands, demonstrating how united and animated the Roman audience was. Smell of sweat and excitement. The Colosseum was an assault on the senses. The smell of sweat, animals, and the metallic tang of blood hung in the air. These powerful scents intensified the experience, adding to the charged atmosphere of the games. Let the games begin, opening ceremonies and rituals. The games began with a grand spectacle, filling the arena with excitement. Roman rituals set the stage for a performance that would be remembered for ages. As the sun climbed higher, the crowd held its breath, eagerly awaiting the start of the gladiatorial games. A grand procession entered the arena. Led by trumpeters and followed by gladiators in shining armor, the crowd roared as their heroes displayed their muscles and weapons. Priests conducted sacred rites, blessing the arena and all within it. Animals were sacrificed to appease the gods, ensuring the event's success. The air was thick with incense as prayers wafted through the amphitheater. "We who are about to die salute you." This famous gladiatorial oath echoed throughout the arena, sending chills down spines. In his luxurious box, the emperor raised his hand. All eyes were on him. With a dramatic gesture, he signaled the start of the games, unleashing both chaos and glory. Bloodsport and bravado, gladiatorial combat up close. The Colosseum's main event, gladiator fights, captivated ancient Romans with their brutal intensity. These fearsome warriors battled in deadly contests using Roman weapons and wearing distinctive armor. The clash of steel, weapons and armor. Gladiators wielded a variety of Roman weapons tailored to different fighting styles. The short sword, or gladius, was ideal for close combat. They also employed tridents, nets, and shields to outmaneuver their foes. Famous gladiators, ancient Rome's celebrities. Some gladiators achieved fame through their skills and charisma. Priscus and Verus, known for their epic battle, fought for hours until the emperor declared it a draw. Spartacus, the gladiator who led a slave revolt, became a symbol of defiance against Roman oppression. The emperor's role, life and death decisions. The emperor held ultimate power over the gladiator's fate. With a simple hand gesture, he could decide whether a fighter lived or died. A thumbs up meant life, while a thumbs down signaled death. This immense power heightened the drama in the arena, keeping spectators on edge. Wild beasts and exotic animals, the thrill of the hunt. The Colosseum reverberated with cheers during the grand animal hunts. These spectacles featured exotic creatures like lions and elephants from all corners of the empire. These shows were designed to awe the audience, as skilled hunters, known as venatores, faced off against these animals in orchestrated battles. The crowd thrilled as they watched the hunters evade the deadly attacks of the beasts. These animals weren't merely for entertainment, they symbolized the empire's strength and vast reach. Seeing a rhinoceros or a tiger in the arena was a rare and awe-inspiring experience that stirred both wonder and fear. In the arena, man and beast clash in a dance of life, a spectacle that leaves the crowd breathless. Transporting these creatures to Rome was a monumental effort. Ships and caravans traversed great distances to bring them to the capital, yet emperors deemed it worth the trouble, as such displays left an indelible impression on the people and solidified their legacy. The hunts transformed the Colosseum into a slice of the untamed wilderness. The sand became soaked with blood and the air filled with primal sounds. These events showcased Rome's dominance over nature, leaving behind memories that would last for generations. Intermission entertainment, keeping the crowds amused. The Colosseum offered more than just gladiatorial battles. During breaks, the audience enjoyed a variety of Roman entertainment, which kept the excitement high throughout the day. Acrobats, jugglers, and clowns, lighthearted diversions. During the intermissions, skilled performers entertained the crowd. Acrobats executed daring feats, jugglers tossed flaming torches into the air, and clowns amused the audience with their comedic routines. These acts provided a lighthearted break from the intense gladiator combats. Musical interludes, the sounds of ancient Rome. Music filled the air between battles as flute players created a lively atmosphere. The crowd clapped along, singing to the melodies. These musical moments offered a brief escape from the violence of the arena. Public executions, a grim spectacle. Not all entertainment was cheerful. Public executions were a grim aspect of Roman spectacle. Criminals met their fate in front of thousands, serving as both a warning and a morbid form of entertainment. These dark spectacles satisfied the audience's bloodlust and reinforced the authority of the state. This diverse array of entertainment kept the Colosseum's audience captivated all day. From thrilling acrobatics to sobering executions, there was always something to hold the crowd's attention. Eating like a Roman. The Colosseum was more than just a place for gladiator fights. It was also a venue where people enjoyed Roman food and snacks. While watching the events, fans indulged in various treats. At the Colosseum, there were plenty of snacks for the crowd. Vendors moved through the stands, selling nuts, fruits, and more. The air was filled with the mouthwatering smell of freshly baked bread and skewered meat. Wine was the drink of choice. The poor drank diluted wine, while the wealthy enjoyed the finest selections. Some spectators even brought their own food for a picnic experience. The quality of the food depended on your wealth. The rich enjoyed luxurious meals in their private boxes, while the commoners dined on simpler fare. Still, the Colosseum united everyone in their shared love for food and entertainment. The grand finale, climactic battles and closing acts. As the sun began to set, the main events in the Colosseum reached their dramatic climax. Spectators gripped their seats, eyes fixed on the arena as gladiators faced off in thrilling duels. The crowd's cheers grew louder as champions clashed, their weapons gleaming in the fading light. Roman spectacles often ended with spectacular displays, such as exotic animals or reenactments of famous battles. Picture lions stalking the arena or even a miniature naval battle in a flooded Colosseum. These awe-inspiring scenes left the audience breathless, yearning for more of Rome's grand entertainment. As the day came to an end, a mix of exhaustion and excitement filled the air. The closing ceremonies honored the victorious gladiators and remembered those who had fallen. As the crowd slowly dispersed, they buzzed with excitement, already looking forward to their next visit to Rome's greatest arena. Thank you for watching. Help the channel grow by liking, commenting, and subscribing.